as well. Along the coastlines, if you've been anywhere along the Japanese coastline, it really is quite different than other coastlines around the world. If you go to a port, even though we're seeing some very sizable devastation from the tsunami, what's different is that there are structures in place to try to protect the people of the town. Even in a town that could face a tsunami, people learn that they could evacuate at any moment if there is an earthquake. There are systems in place to try to help them get out of there. Certainly, if you have a sizable earthquake like we just experienced, they can't protect everybody. But people in a small fishing village like the one we're seeing that's heavily being impacted by this particular, they do grow up learning at any moment I could evacuate. There are systems in place to try to help me get out of here. You try to be prepared for the worst, and the worst can always happen, but they do try to prepare, Rosemary.
Indeed. I'm not sure. I just want to double check with the control room. There's a number of people we're trying to get hold of. If we've got any movement there, and we've got some of them coming on, just let me know. But in the meantime, we'll continue. And of course, as we're looking at these pictures, we're seeing that person again, Kangla, that person waving the white flag, clearly in need of some assistance, in need of some help, wanting to be evacuated from that top room in the house that they're in. That is the concern too, because at this point, what are authorities doing on the ground? Are they just letting this play out? Is there very much that they can do as this unfolds?
We have to look at it as, I believe this is another section of Japan, and the area that I'm in Tokyo, is impacted in a completely different way. Tokyo as a city is right now going through the aftershocks of the quake and trying to contain its population and try to move its population in an orderly manner. To try to keep the population down, because you have such a dense population in a large city, many people who commute, and an infrastructure that is shut down. There are some issues with some office towers that have caught on fire. There are some, I heard many ambulances driving around the city, so I would think that there may be some accidents on the ground as well here in Tokyo. But when we talk about what's happening north, where the tsunami is occurring, that's a different sort of crisis. When a tsunami hits,